Hey guys, checking in here with an updated vlog. Just finishing my morning cardio. We've arrived at the last peak week of the season. We're heading to Boston in a couple days here. We're definitely excited. It's been a long and enduring season, and I just want to provide you guys with a bit of an update. I apologize for not getting the vlogs out over the last couple weeks, but we kind of got to that last one with the first show in Connecticut, and from there it's really just been a whirlwind, and not to make excuses or anything, but priorities were just elsewhere. And being completely honest, this last month of prep has been an absolute complete battle. Just trying to stay on top of everything, making sure that I'm doing my due diligence with the prep, still hitting the nutrition levels, getting the training, getting the cardio in, dealing with kind of that end of prep, hunger, low energy levels, all that sort of thing. And at the same time as that, Eric and I have built our dream home, so finishing up with that. We've also moved forward with the expansion of the gym. So we're opening up almost an 8,000 square foot gym, while managing the growing business, and taking care of, trying to take care of just relationships in general. We've been living with my parents for the past month, so definitely some challenges there. But what I wanted to talk about in the vlog today is just a couple things, and really just a reflection on the prep and what I've kind of learned. And looking back, last season I went from winning 2 pro cards with the WNBF and as well the IFPA, and that was just an amazing feeling. It's a huge goal of mine that I've had for a very, very long time, and just the feeling of accomplishment with that, it's hard to really even put it into words. It was almost overwhelming, breaking down in tears backstage after that win and sharing that with Erica. And it's been a little bit humbling this year, as Eric and I stepped onto the pro stage. We're finishing nowhere near the top of the class. We haven't broke top 5. I actually placed last place at the Jordan Cup. So things have definitely fallen into a different light. And some people might take a look at that and say, that's a complete failure. You're not placing, you're getting last place. What are you doing? You don't belong on that stage. But for me, I've really tried to approach it with a different mindset, and just approaching the whole season with a different mindset. And I knew that going in. One of the biggest keys is being realistic. I'm not going to go from first year on the pro stage and winning or placing top 3. It's just not realistic. I need time to grow. I need time to develop and adapt, even mentally. What would that do for me mentally if first pro show I'm winning or getting first place? Life just doesn't work like that. You need to put in the effort firsthand for prolonged periods of time. Effort, consistency, hard work. It might sound cliche, but it's just not as rewarding if you're just handed everything. So going into this season, Eric and I, we both just wanted to get our feet wet, see how we stand with that caliber of athletes. Quite frankly, it's absolutely amazing. We've had the pleasure of meeting a ton of amazing and incredible athletes, the best in the world. And the biggest takeaway for me is how inspired I've become to see these athletes, to see the amount of work and effort they've put in, the dedication to their craft. I'm just more motivated than ever to finish off this season and move into improvement season. So that's what this journey is all about. So really, the biggest takeaway from this season is the motivation aspect. I proved to myself that, I do belong on that stage. I may not be at the top level yet, but I do belong. And with continued persistence, effort, and work, just moving forward, day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, applying that patience that I've worked so hard to learn, that eventually one day I'll get there. Might not be next year, might not be 3 years from now, but all you can do is just keep that mindset and keep pushing forward, keep being inspired, and just do those simple day-to-day tasks, you guys. The little things, I can't stress it enough, and that consistency in your actions. It's not one big momentary thing or event. It's the accumulation of those little things over time. You know, there's been so many days where during this last month of prep, I just wanted to go to sleep. I wanted to shut it down. I wanted to quit. I was tired. I had no energy. I didn't want to be around people. You know, waking up, I'm not a morning person, but Erica's taught me to wake up early. We've been getting up at 5, 6 in the morning, getting our cardio sessions in. You know, being at the gym till 8 or 9 at night, 12, 15-hour days, that's just what it takes. When you set those big goals, that's just what it takes. And if you're not willing to do that, then quite frankly, you're not going to reach those high levels. And I've learned that's just what it takes. And to get to that next level, I'm willing to put in the work, put in the effort. And the cool thing about that is eventually those just become your habits. It just becomes your norm. And you'll be amazed at what you're capable of. If you would have asked me 5, 10 years ago, if this is where I would be, with this woman in my life, living my dream, I would have told you absolutely no way. There's no way. I would have been looking for a quick fix. But it's just in the effort, the consistency in your actions. Decide who you want to be, and every action you take, make it go along with those goals. Every day. It's going to take time. Just keep grinding. I hope you guys enjoy this video blog. We'll do another update after. But this is where we're at. We're almost at the goal. We're home stretch last week here. And it just feels amazing. You know, it just feels absolutely unreal to make it through this much struggle, have this many things going on at once, and know that you come out, you're still alive. And everything just happens and it plays out how you planned it. So keep grinding, keep pushing, you guys. Don't ever quit, and don't ever limit yourself. If you want something, go out and get it. Thanks, guys.